This is our Friday flow. And again, just a set of blocks. And if you'd like a strat, it's totally optional. I'll actually bring it down so I can remember to cue with it. We're going to start today in a seated easy position. If you'd like to grab a block and gently place it under your hips to allow your hips to open. Just coming to a comfortable seat, allowing your knees to fall open. You can sit crisscross applesauce, you can butterfly the knees out, whatever works for you. Resting your arms gently by your side. Maybe bringing a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Lengthening through the crown of your head on each inhale. Expanding your belly and ribs on your big breath in, and let it go on your exhale. Big breath in, big breath out. If your mind begins to wander in class, which it will, try to come back to your intention that you're setting right now. More rounds of breath here. On your next breath in, fill all the way to the top. When you get there, seal your lips, hold your breath, and now pressing the tongue to the roof of your mouth, making an oceanic-like breath as you exhale out. Full breath in. Full breath out through your nose. Breathing in and out through your nose, creating heat within your body using nothing but your breath. A few more rounds here. Good morning. On your next exhale, let it all go. Release that block from under your hips if it was there previously. And just coming back to a comfortable, easy seat of your choice. You can rest your hands on your knees. You can relax your arms by your hips, whatever is comfortable. We're going to take some big torso rolls here, big circle. Does not matter which direction you begin with. Once you complete a few circles, we're going to reverse the direction. Finishing up that circle that you're on, and then reverse it. One more big rotation. And then coming back to center, if you'd like, grabbing those blocks, setting them on either side of your hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, extend your right leg long, keeping the left foot to the inside of your left leg. Lean forward with a flat back. Tense your fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, reach one more time. Exhale, let it all go. Walk your hands in towards your left ankle. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Deep side bend, gazing up and under your left arm. Inhale, back through center, both arms overhead. Exhale, plant your left hand behind your back on the floor on a block. Release your right hand to your left knee. Twist, look over your left shoulder. Hold that twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Plant your left hand, press your hips forward, reach your right arm back, stargazer. Exhale, lower your hips back down. If you have that strap handy, go ahead and grab that strap. Place it around the arch of your right foot, grabbing a hold of each side of that strap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding over your right leg. You can walk your hands closer towards your right foot. You can also place a block behind your right foot to get a little bit deeper in that stretch. As you hold that fold over your right leg, rotate your left shoulder closer towards the floor, deepening that sensation. Gently release that strap or block. Set your props off to the side. We're going to extend the left leg long, sealing the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your arms forward. Tempt your fingers, pressing your finger pads into the floor. Palms release. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. One more time. Cat and cow, single leg stretch. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round. Walking your hands back into your right ankle. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left arm to the inside of your left leg. Deep side bend. Gazing out under that right armpit. Holding here for one more round of breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Plant your right hand behind your right hip. Release your left hand to your right knee. Twist, look over your right shoulder. As you hold that twist, plant your right hand. Reach your left arm up and back, press your hips forward. Feeling the stretch along the front side of your body. Exhale, slowly lower your hips down. Inhale, come back to center. You have that strap, place it around the arch of your left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep that right hip sealed into your mat. You can walk your hands closer in towards your toes or further away in towards your body. You're welcome to use a block behind your left foot. Wherever you are, and no matter what prop you're using, rotate your right shoulder towards the floor. Gently release your body of that block or the strap. Inhale, rise up. Set all of your props off to the side. We're going to find our way to a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists under shoulders, knees under your hips. Tucking your toes, hammock your navel towards the floor. Gaze up towards the sky as you spread your collarbone wide. Exhale, press into the tops of your feet. Round your spine, gaze towards your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, tailbone lifted. Spread your fingers wide. Exhale, press into the floor, round your spine, create space between your shoulder blades. Continuing here through tabletop cat and cow. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, let it all go. One more time with your breath. Gently come back to a neutral spine. Draw your right elbow wide, hand at the nape of your neck, gaze up, look up. Exhale, right elbow taps left wrist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach the right arm high to the sky, gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through the left side body. Plant your right cheek or ear on the floor. Press into your left fingers, releasing your palm to release that left hip from the floor. Feel that stretch. Holding here and breathing. Plant your left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, plant your right hand under your right shoulder. Extend your right leg straight back. Flex the toes. Press the ball of your right foot into the floor. Inhale, lift your right leg to hip height. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, lift an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap up and over to the left side. Keep your gaze down to your thumbs. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Kick your right leg straight back. Flex the toes. Big arch up and over to the outer left side. This time looking over your left shoulder. Maybe you see your right toes. To get deeper in this stretch, draw your heel towards the floor. To lessen that sensation, you can rock towards your toes. Take what you need on this side, lengthening the right side body. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf or ankle. Untuck the right toes and then press the hips back, bringing your gaze towards your left knee, eagle legs, and tabletop. Inhale, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Straighten that right leg. Kick it straight back. Now we're going to tuck that knee towards the outer wrist, stepping your right foot towards your outer palm. We're going to find lizard pose. Bend into that right knee and then straighten the right leg. 2 more times. Hold a bend into that right knee. Left hand on the floor, we're on a block. Tuck your left toe in towards your glutes. Option to use a strap. Reaching your right hand back towards your left toes. Maybe you gotta hold that foot, your ankle, your pant leg. Maybe you're using a strap or just reaching. With control, lower that left leg. Release your right hand. Option to use blocks under your wrist or under your forearms as you tilt to the outer knife edge of that right foot. Keeping your chest lifted or lowering down for a deeper lizard pose. To get deeper in the stretch, you can tuck your left toes, hovering your left knee. If flying lizards in your practice, you can also try that. Find any movement here in your lizard pose. Release your left knee, release your palms back under your shoulders. Step your right foot back under your right hip, coming into a tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. We're going to repeat the same thing on the left side. Coming back to your tabletop, left elbow wide, hands to the nape of your neck, gaze up, look up. Exhale, left elbow taps right wrist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, left arm to the sky, gaze up, look up. Deep spinal twist. Exhale, thread your left arm all the way under and through the right side body. Keeping the right hand planted into the floor. Palm lifted, fingers into the floor. Press into your fingers, release that right hip. Keep pressing into your right hand. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand on your left shoulder. Extend your left leg straight back. Flex your toes, pressing the ball of your foot to the floor. Heel to the back of the wall behind you. Inhale, lift your left leg to hip height. Exhale, point your left toes. Inhale, lift an inch higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. With a straight leg, big rainbow up and arch over to that right side. Tap the toes. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose, holding and rounding for 3, 2, and 1. Kick the left leg straight back. Flex the left toes. Bigger arch up and over. Pressing the ball of your left foot to the floor, this time gazing over your right shoulder. Maybe you see your left toes. You can rock forwards and backwards, taking note how this side may feel compared to the side that you just did. Stacking your shoulders back on top of your wrists, release your left knee to the outside of your right knee, calf, or ankle. Untuck your left toes, press your hips back. Eagle legs and tabletop, reaching your arms long, gaze towards your right knee. Inhale, stack your shoulders back over your wrists, straighten that left leg. Kick it straight back. Exhale, draw your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Setting up for lizard pose, deep bend that left knee, and then straighten the left leg, single leg splits. 2 more times. Press it forward and straighten. On the next one, hold a deep bend in that left knee. Right hand remains on the floor on a block. Option, use a strap as you tuck that right heel in towards your glute. Reaching your left hand towards your right toes. Maybe you're just reaching. Maybe you're using a strap for leverage. Maybe you tap your toe, your ankle, your pant leg. With control, release that right foot and your right hand. You can stay tall. You can release your forearms onto blocks, lowering down. You're welcome to tuck your right toes to hover that right leg. Maybe finding flying lizard here. 3 more rounds of breath wherever you are in your lizard pose. Gently release your knees down, plant your hands under your shoulders. Step your left foot back to meet the right. Coming back to your tabletop, bumping the hips side to side. Walk your hands up, palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips to the sky. Coming into our first downward facing dog, hiking your hips high, biceps hug your ears, gazing towards your toes. Pressing your heels into the floor, lengthening the back side of your body. Gently bend into your right knee. And now switching sides. Left knee bends, right leg straightens. Continuing here, pedaling out your heels, deep bend and extend to one knee at a time. On your next breath, inhale, lift both heels high, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower the heels over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower the heels over to the right side. Inhale, back to center. With a deep bend in both of your knees, walk your feet towards your wrists, coming to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Up dog your chest, bring the crown of your head further away from your hips. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Gently bind your hands to the nape of your neck. Now allow the crown of your head to pull even deeper towards the floor. Feel the length in the back side of your body. You can release your hands at any time. Maybe you want to find ragdoll, finding opposite elbows. You can find stillness, or with a soft bend in your knee, maybe swaying from side to side. Releasing that lower back even more. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands to the floor if they're binded. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up, head, neck, and shoulders last to arrive. As you stand tall, bring your pinkies in, thumbs out. Bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Ground through all 3 points of your feet. Gently flutter your eyes open. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, stagger your right foot behind the left for a curtsy stance. Left hand grabs right wrist. Pulling your upper body to the left, bumping your hips to the right, lengthening that right side body. Now draw your chest up and back. Inhale, come back to center, plant your right foot under your hips, arms overhead. Stagger your left leg back to a curtsy, right hand grabs left wrist. Side bend to the right, bump the hips to the left. Arch your body back. Deepening that stretch on the left side body. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead, left foot under your left hip. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or blocks. Exhale, forward fold. From here, step or hop your feet out, coming into a high plank. Rock your shoulders forward, coming onto the balls of your feet. Option to lower your knees at any time. Elbows tucked in. We're going to lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Wrists under your shoulders, pressing to the tops of your feet. Mini cobra. Maybe lift your fingers. Exhale, lower down. One more time, mini cobra, little to no weight in your palms. Maybe you completely remove your hands from the mat, pressing into the tops of your feet, lifting your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release your left arm to your left shoulder. Keep your right hand boxed out. Relax your left leg. Relax the back side of your body. Lift your right leg to the sky. Stay here, pivot to your left hip for broken wing. You can keep that top leg straight, or you can bend it in front or behind that bottom leg. Left cheek or ear just gently resting on the floor. Open your left shoulder and your right hip. Inhale, come back to center, both hips on the floor. Walk your left hand in. Reach your right arm long, relax both legs. Left hand stays boxed out. Lift your left leg to the sky. Stay here, pivot to your right hip. Maybe you want to bend that top knee or you keep it straight. Opening the right shoulder and the left hip on this side. Inhale, come back to center. Both hips grounded. Walk your right hand to your right shoulder. Mini cobra. Exhale, lower down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Option to hover your thighs, upward facing dog. You can come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. Pedal, 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 deep bend and extend into one knee at a time. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. Exhale, tuck your knees in towards your nose. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Find your runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Holding here and breathing. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. To get deeper in your crescent lunge, bend into that left knee, and then shoot that left heel back. Deep bend that right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge forward, peer over your right toe, sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise, high crescent. 2 more times. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge and sweep. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge and sweep. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Pivot your left toes, open up, find your warrior 2. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, fingers reaching long. Check in on your form, gaze down towards your right knee. Can you see your big toe? From here, we're gonna pulse it for 3. That's 2. Last one, we're gonna find sky archer. Straighten your right leg, reach your arms overhead. Left hand grabs the right wrist, side bend to the back of your mat. An option here is reverse triangle. You can flex your right toes to engage your right quadricep. Holding and breathing. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower the right toes. Deep bend that right knee, give me an extended side. Option to hover the arms forward. Or you can rest your elbow on your knee. Left bicep hugs your left ear, reaching long line of energy from your left fingers all the way to your left toes. Inhale, lengthen. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, find big star. Pivot your right toes, heels in, toes out. Arms overhead. Give me some spirit fingers. Wiggle your toes. Release your arms to the horizon. Pivot your toes inward, heels slightly out. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Pause halfway. Can you lengthen your crown of your head a little bit more? Hold that length. Exhale, forward fold, release all the way down. Hands can come to the floor or to blocks. You can walk your hands out in front for a wide-legged down dog. First, stretching your shoulders. You can walk your hands through your legs. Fingertips facing the opposite end of your mat. Palms down. Maybe you grab the outside of your ankles. Take what you need in your wide-legged fold. 2 more rounds of breath. Gently sway to the center. Release your hands to the floor if they're binded or extended. Walk your hands over to your left foot. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Deep twist. Gazing up to challenge your balance or gazing down to add balance. Release your left hand back to meet the right. Walk your hands through center. Left hand comes over to the right foot. Right arm to the sky. Gazing up or down. Release your right hand. Pivot your left toes to the back of your mat. We're going to find warrior 2 at the back of our mat now. Right toes forward, left toes to the back of the mat. Reach your fingers long. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Inhale, lengthen, straighten that left leg, press your hips back. Reach forward, tick-tock your left hand down, right arm to the sky. Find triangle pose. To add balance, gaze down towards your left toes. To challenge your balance, gaze forward or up to the sky. Left hand can be on the floor, a block, or just hovering. Try to rotate that right arm back. Finding length here in your triangle pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior, bend into that left knee. Pivot your hands, right arm down your right leg, or tuck it around to your left hip. Gaze and open under that left armpit, deep bend that left knee. Inhale, big star, pivot your left toes. We're going to find warrior 2 back at the top of the mat. Pivot your right toes, deep bend that right knee. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold deep bend, cartwheel your hands down, frame your right foot, pivot your left toes. Step your right foot back, option to hover, option to lower the knees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Deep inhale, deep exhale. We're going to repeat that on the left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Last time, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Step your left foot through. Find your drishti. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Arms overhead. Ground through that left foot. Back heel is lifted. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe spiral your pinkies in towards your midline. Lower your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward, sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Nice. Inhale, rise. One more time. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, pivot your right foot, open up, find your warrior 2. Arms released long. Deep bend that left knee. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. And 1. Sky archer, straighten that left leg, arms overhead. Right hand grabs left wrist as you bend towards the back of your mat. You can flex your left toes to engage your right quadricep. Then lower your left toes if they're lifted. Release your arms to the horizon, bend into your left knee. Extended side, option to hover that bottom arm. Any option here, you can release it to your left knee. Really reach those right fingertips long as you seal your right foot into the floor. Inhale, lengthen, extended side. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, reach both arms to the sky. Straighten your left leg, pivot your left toes. Release your arms to the horizon. This time we're going to bind our hands behind our back. Option to place your hands on your lower back, fingertips down, or bind your hands, puff out your chest. Gaze up, look up. Pivot your toes in, heels out. Exhale, forward fold. Pause halfway. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs towards one another. Maybe lift your arms off of your lower back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way down. Release your arms to the sky, or release your bind at any time. Take what you need here in your wide-legged forward fold. Maybe you're finding stillness. Maybe you're adding a sway this time. Taking the same or different moves. Anything that doesn't serve you, you can just leave it behind. On your next breath, gently sway back through center. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Left hand on the floor or on a block. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Deep spinal twist. Begin a little bit deeper this time. Release your right hand to meet the left. Walk your hands through center, this time over to your back left foot. Right hand on the floor, to your front foot. Right hand on the floor or on a block. Sweep your left arm to the sky. Release your left hand. We're going to pivot our right toes, find warrior two at the back of our mat. Deep bend that right knee. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. And 1. Lengthen that right leg. Bump your hips to the front of the mat. Reach forward. Tuck your right hand down, left arm to the sky. Find triangle pose. Gazing down or up. Finding length. Think about stretching your fingertips in opposite directions as far as they'll go. Keeping your ribs nice and light. Maybe rotate that left arm back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Reverse your warrior. Left arm down your left leg or tuck it around to your right hip. High five that wall behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the right leg, pivot the toes. Find your big star. Maybe bump the hips side to side this time. Come back to center, pivot your left toes. Warrior two, right where it all started. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold to bend the knees, cartwheel your hands down, frame your left foot, pivot your right toes. Step your left foot back, option to lower the knees or hover that left leg. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Now we're going to move that. Same flow, breath to movement. We're going to add on just a little bit. I'll let you know when the changes are coming. From your down dog, inhale, right leg to the sky. Change here, exhale, right knee to right elbow. Tap the left, bring it back to the right. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Tap it down for 2. And tuck, 1 more. And lift, kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Tap the right. Tap back to the left. Kick it straight back, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your chest. We're back on track. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward, both arms sweep back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. 1 more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise and stay. Pivot your left toes. Warrior two, top of your mat. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Last one. Reverse your triangle or find scar archer. Press your hips forward. Left hand grabs right wrist. Lower the right foot. Extended side, reach forward. Inhale, lengthen. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, find your big star, pivot your toes inwards. Exhale, release your arms to the horizon. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath in your wide-legged forward fold. Take whatever you need. Gently sway back to center. Walk your right hand to your left foot, reach your left arm to the sky. Release your left hand, walk it back to center. Left hand on the floor, right arm to the sky. Release your right hand. Now bend into your right and give me a low side lunge. Find Skadasana at the top of the mat. You can point or flex your left toes. It's going to be on the floor or on blocks. You can bring your hands to heart center. You're welcome to open your wings. Here for one more breath. We're going to pivot those left toes. We're going to circle to the back of the mat to find warrior 2. So we're going to be back on track. Inhale, lift. Pivot your right toes, long edge. Pivot your left toes to the back of the mat. Warrior 2, pulse it for 3. That's 2. Hold a deep bend. Straighten that left leg. Bump your hips back. Reach, reach, reach. Tuck your left hand down. Triangle at the back of your mat. Stay here. Pulse it for 3. That's 2. Last one. Hold it low. Bend into that left knee. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Skadasana the back of the mat. Deep bend that left knee. Flex your right toes. Same options here. Hands to heart center. Challenge your balance. Release your hands to blocks or floor. That left hip can stay as high or as low as you'd like it in your side lunge. Maybe you want to open your wings. Breath here. Come back to center. We're going to surf and find warrior 2 back at the top of the mat. Deep bend that right knee. Pivot your right toes forward, left toes go long into mat. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. Deep bend that left knee. Press off of that left foot. Lift your left leg, find half moon. Now that left leg can be as low or as high as you'd like. Keep a micro bend that standing right knee. Right hand on the floor on a block. Maybe start with your left hand on your hip. Flex your left toes. When you're ready, you can reach your left arm to the sky. Gazing down to the floor, forward or up to challenge your balance. If you get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. Embrace it. It's all a part of practice. We all do it. From here, gently lower your left foot. Give me a high crescent. Find your balance. Keep your left arm to the sky. Release your right hand to your left thigh. Exalted lunge. Press it forward. Exhale, lower your left hand to the floor or block. Reach your right arm to the sky. Twisted lunge. Pivot your left toes. Open up to horizon lunge. Reach your right arm back. Inhale, come back to twisted lunge. Plant your right hand. Step your right foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's repeat that on the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, change here. Tap the right, tap the left, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold the crunch, tap it down. Lift it up, one more, tap it down. Lift it up, kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Tap the left, tap the right. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find your focus. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Last time. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Pivot your right toes, open up warrior two. Pulse it for 3, 2, and straighten that left leg. Sky archer or reverse your triangle. Release your left foot down. Extend aside, deep bend that left knee. Inhale, rise up. Big star. Bind your hands, release your arms to the horizon. Pivot your toes in, heels up, puff your chest out. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing all the way down. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands to the floor if they're anywhere else. Walk your hands to your right foot. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Deep twist back of your mat. Release your right hand to meet the left. Walk it back to the front. Right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Release your left hand. Bend into your front left knee. Finding Skadasana at the top of the mat. You can point and flex your right toes. You can windshield wiper. Hands can be at any placement here. Take what you need in your side low lunge. We're going to use that power between our thighs. Bring your hands back to center. Find warrior two, the back of your mat. Deep bend that right knee. Pulse it here for 3. That's 2. All right, straighten that right leg. Bump your hips back. Reach forward to tuck your right hand down, arm to the sky. Find triangle. Stay here. Pulse it for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. Deep bend that right knee. Reverse your warrior. Right arm to the sky. Press that right knee forward. Exhale. Big star. Give me a Skadasana at the back of the mat. Deep bend that right knee. Straighten your left leg. Point or flex your left toe. Maybe windshield wiper them if you can. I don't have that flexibility on this side, obviously. All right, hold it here for 2 more rounds of breath. Side low lunge at the back of your mat. All right, last time to surf. Here we go. Rise up, straighten that right leg, bend into your left knee, pivot your left toes. Warrior two, top of the mat, pulse it for 3. That's 2. Deep bend. Press off of that right foot, maybe walk it in. Plant your left hand on the floor on a block, lift your right leg. You want to open up that right hip here. So that right leg can be low, it can be high. Keep a micro bend in that standing left foot. Ground through all 3 points of your left foot. Hand can be on your hip or reaching it up. Gazing up or forward to challenge your balance. Gazing down to add balance. 1 more breath here in your half moon. Gently lower your right leg as you bend into your left knee. Find high crescent, top of the mat. Deep bend that left knee. Keep your right fingers to the sky. Release your left hand down to the inside of your right thigh. Exalt to lunge. Press your hips forward. Hold the length in the arms, opposite directions. Cartwheel down, right hand to the inside of your left foot, left arm to the sky. Pivot your right hip down to find horizon lunge. Reach your left arm back. Inhale, come back to center, plant your left hand. Step your left foot back, hovering or lowering. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Deep inhale, deep exhale. All right, let's flow through once more. Check out anything that doesn't serve you. I'm going to take out some of the pulses. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Tap the left. Tap the right. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Give me one tap. Lift it up. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Tap the right. Tap the left. Kick it straight back. Exhale, step through runner's lunge. Find your focus. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward. Inhale, rise. Warrior two, open the hips, give me 2 pulses. Reverse triangle or sky archer. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, extended side, top of the mat. Inhale, rise up, big star, pivot the toes in. Arms to the rise and hinge forward. Once you arrive, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Right hand on the floor, left arm to the sky. Release your left hand, walk it to the top of the mat. Left hand on the floor, right arm to the sky. Release your right hand. Give me a Skadasana at the top of the mat. 2 rounds of breath here. Press out of that right foot, bend into your left knee, warrior two. Give me 2 pulses. Straighten that left leg, bump your hips back, reach forward. Left arm down, right arm to the sky, triangle pose. Bend into that left knee, reverse your warrior. Come right into Skadasana, back of the mat. Keep it, bend that left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two, top of the mat, bend into that right knee. Come right into half moon. Lift your left leg to the sky. Open that hip, flex your left toes. Release your left foot. High crescent. Release your right hand, exalted lunge. Press that right knee forward. Release your left hand to the inside of that right foot, right arm to the sky. Pivot your left hip, reach your right arm back, horizon lunge. Inhale, come back to center, plant your right hand. Step your right foot back. Find your flow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we'll all meet back in down dog. Pedal, 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 deep bend and extend. One more time through, you got this. Lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, tap the right. Come back to the left, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch and hold, tap it down for 2. And lift, 1 more. Kick it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, tap the left. Tap the right, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise, high crescent. 1 lightning crescent, hinge forward, sweep both arms back. Inhale, rise. Open up, warrior two, 2 pulses. Sky archer, reverse triangle. Flex the left toes, lean back. Extended side, deep bend that left knee. Inhale, lengthen, big star. Exhale, forward fold. Release down. 2 rounds of breath here. Walk your hands to the back of the mat, left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand. Walk it through center. Right hand on the top of the mat, left arm to the sky. Release your left hand. From here, we're going to find Skadasana at the top of the mat, bend into that left knee. Right leg is straight. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Start to the back of the mat, warrior two. Pulse it for 2. And 1, straighten that right leg, bump your hips back, reach forward, right arm down, arm to the sky. Triangle pose. Exhale, reverse your warrior, bend into that right knee. From here, find Skadasana in the back of the mat, keep it bend that right knee. Start to the top, warrior two. Hold a deep bend in that left knee, half moon. Left arm down, right arm to the sky. Flex your right toes. Lower your right foot, scratch your hips, high crescent. Left arm down, right arm to the sky, exalted lunge, press forward. Cartwheel your right hand down, left arm to the sky. Pivot your toes to the outer edge, reach your left arm back, horizon lunge. Come back to your runner's lunge, plant your left hand, step it back. Find your flow. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pedal, 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 deep breath in, deep breath out. When you arrive, release your knees to the floor, lower to your left or right hip. Have a block between your palms. Set it off to the end where your head's going to land. Reach your arms forward, slowly lower all the way down. Slow and steady. Once you arrive, reach your arms and legs long in opposite direction. Full body stretch. Create a tiny arch in your lower back. Reach, reach, reach. Tuck your knees into your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Bring the soles of your feet to the sky. Grab and hold the outside or inside of your feet, your outer calves or thighs for happy baby. You can find stillness or find a gentle sway from side to side. Sway back through center. Release your left leg long. Sole of your right foot remains up to the sky. Lengthen that left hip flexor. Release your right foot, calf or thigh. Draw your right heel in towards your glutes. Bind your hands on your right shin. Drawing your right knee up and away from your rib cage. Tuck your chin to your chest. Hover your left leg for an active stretch here in wind removing pose. Lower your left leg, head, neck, and shoulders. Release the bind. Using your left hand as a guide, draw your right knee over to the left side of your body. Think about pulling that right hip less of your knee. Feeling that twist, maybe looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Keeping that left leg long, release the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. Plant your right foot, walk your left foot in, knees into your chest, soles of your feet to the sky, come back to your happy baby. Keeping the left foot to the sky, extend your right leg long, single leg happy baby, stretching the front side of that right hip flexor. Release the bind of your left foot, calf or thigh, and bind your hands on your left shin for wind removing pose. Wiggle out your left toes. For an active stretch, tuck your chin to your chest as you hover that right leg. Lower everything down, release the bind on your left shin. Using your right hand, draw your left knee across your midline over to the right side. That left knee can tap the floor, a block, or just hover. You want to pull that left hip, less of that knee. Think about twisting the spine. Inhale, come back to center. Right leg long, bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg for reclined tree. Letting go of any tension that you're holding in your hips or your glutes. Plant your left foot on the floor, walk your right foot in. Grab that block. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Set the block on the lowest setting underneath your hips and allow your sacrum to melt into that block, opening the front side of your body. Begin to extend one or both legs to the sky. Supported, legs up the wall. You can remain flexing the toes or adding some movement. Pointing, flexing. You're welcome to reach your hands to the sky as well. Adding some movement in your wrists and your fingers. Supported, legs up the wall is great for fatigue. Holding here and breathing. On your next breath, slowly lower your heels in towards your hips. Once your feet arrive, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, remove that block and set it off to the side. Curl your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a tight ball. Finding your hands on your shins or your thighs. One more big tight squeeze, big breath in. On your exhale, release your legs long, arms rest by your side. Allow your heels to touch, toes fall open. Opening the front side of your body. Pinkies in, thumbs out, palms up to receive. Resuming normal breathing. Relaxing any tightness in your chest. Relaxing your forehead. The space between your eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw. Coming into any final resting pose for your Shavasana. And to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back into your breath. Draw your knees into your chest as you reach your arms long overhead. And gently rolling to your favorite side, coming into fetal position. Using your bottom arm as a pillow. When you're ready, gently prop yourself up using your top arm. Coming to a comfortable seat at the center of your mat. Rest your hands on your knees, lengthen through the crown of your head, just as we did at the beginning of class. Some big torso circles. And then reverse that direction. Inhale back through center. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee, twist, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to right knee, twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, hands to heart. I invite you to bow your head as you bring your thumb towards your third eye or your heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light, love, and yogi in me honors, cherishes, and respects the light, love, and yogi in you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.